Hey Trevor, it's crap. I think it's called a ranch hand um sidewinder or something like that. I wish I still had the box. Um but I think it's something like a ranch hand. It's Baron Son though. Um and I think they make a wood cover version also, but this was their bone stag. Hey man, that's cool. No, that ain't no worries. I just figured I'd go live while I worked on it, and a lot of people like to watch it and all. So, but yeah, no worries at all. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of dye to it, to the jigging, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Let's see. Where's my remote control? Um, yeah, nothing started here yet. I think it was supposed to start. They've moved it to like before 9 or something like that, or I don't know, or by 9 o'clock we should start seeing something. Let's see, light on. Yeeps. Like I said, I just want to put a little bit of dye in here so I can kind of see what else needs to be worked on in these little areas. Yeah, I've learned to almost like not even rely on anything they say when it comes to snow. It's like, I would just wait and see what happens. And just right now I just want to see what kind of areas I can go deeper in and add a little more definition in here. This is what I'm dyeing with right now is this is just an alcohol dye. And now I don't seal it because it seems to penetrate pretty decently. And it's all inside the jigging, so it's not anything that's going to really wear off, per se. I mean, under normal use. Yeah, sure, Harris. Better luck next time. Yeah, we can go. Actually, let me get here's my top. Yeah, I would. Hey, Arizona. Keep this one out. And this one. All right. I need some kind of music in the background.
Constant reminders of your water to severe colitis. If your symptoms aren't under control, it may be time to talk to your doctor about novel antistress Entyvio. Entyvio has helped many people achieve long-term relief from illnesses. Doctors have been prescribing
Because it wasn't perfectly good. This is what it looked like before. So we're trying to give it more of a bone stag look to it. Instead of a machined production look. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. Yeah, just this is the it's a Baron Son, I think it's called a ranch hand or something like that. Oops. Kind of like a modern, it's got the little flipper tab, liner lock. D2 steel though, but it's a Baron Son, like I said. Pretty cool knife though, but I just wasn't real happy with this kind of look, so we're just trying to play with it a little bit. Go a little bit. Deeper down around here. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna drop a little more dye down in there. No, it doesn't smell. I mean, or maybe I'm just used to it, but I'm not doing like real heavy grinding, so it's not like burning the bone. You know what I mean? So I'm not getting that burnt bone smell. But yeah, I mean, it might still smell bad to some people though, still. But yeah, it's not that like burning bone hair kind of smell. I'll try to get the lighting a little better for y'all. See, because I got this little bright light shining down on it. Yeah, it's just kind of playing on the TV in the background. Let's see. Just trying to see if I can get a better shot for y'all without getting the phone shadow in the light. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, this isn't. I mean, you can see how thick the bone is, and that jigging isn't very isn't very deep at all. Originally, the original jigging. So yeah, you could definitely sand it down and just have a smooth bone knife. If you wanted to start like that. I mean, keep it like that, or just have a true blank canvas to start from. But basically, what I was doing is just going through and like using some of the original jigging and just kind of, you know, exaggerating it, I guess, a little bit. And then adding some of my own little details in there. Good old YouTube. Ed.
Your packages to help you sell, track, and ship your packages.
Hey, what's up, Lanny? Yeah, we're just kind of, and I'll sand it down a little bit just to kind of get rid of some of the dark areas that were there and expand on it some more. Wonder if turning any of these lights on will help any. 84 or 68 people watching. I think that's the most people I've had in here before. I appreciate y'all. Double tap that screen for me. Y'all probably got me on mute because you're tired of hearing the buzzing. Hey Flo, basically I'm rejigging a knife. So it originally looked like this, and I just trying to give it a little bit more of a bone stag look. I'll tell you what, where's my steel wool? So darn lights, man. But yeah, like I said, just trying to give it a little bit more of a if I could figure out, I don't know why the camera seems to suck on lives as opposed to when you're just it's like you got to have it about right there to have any kind of focus, but then you can't really get the detail in there. But yeah, so basically that's what we're doing, Flo. Seeing how bad we can mess up a knife. I appreciate it, Chuck. Thank you, man. I'm just taking the like little edge off of that right there. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more. No, I don't make any, Flo. I do collect. Now, when I say collect, I try to use most of my stuff. not all of it is just locked away or sitting on a shelf. Some stuff, certain things, but where did I put my? Let's see. Yeah, I guess it benefits going live during the day and not in the early AM. Go figure. There's more people awake. I'm trying to find a little polishing rag that I was sitting on. Snow it. No snow. Still no snow here. Nothing yet. Did you really? Dang. Let's see. Well, I don't paint them. This is actually dye that I'm brushing in there. So this will just kind of soak in a little bit, and then I can hit it with some steel wool. Just kind of knock the edges off of it and all. And when you knock the edges off, you're kind of taking some of the tone out of it, out of that color. And get some different transitions and all. Let's see. Another thing I really want to do too is this is a Bear and Son. I said that like it was one word, Berenson. And it's the range hand, I think. Somebody look it up for me, so I know if I'm telling everybody that right. Hey, Bubba. Let me grab. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. The burn really helps bring out a lot of the. It gives you a lot of contrast, I guess, is a good way of putting it. But you can do it too much, and then you get that black burn. I like that kind of caramel burn. I like to think I don't want to say I've perfected it, but I've kind of figured out how to achieve it without going overboard. Yeah, like a toasted marshmallow, exactly. You get a little bit of black, crisp to it, but yeah, you want that caramel kind of color. And just basically do it very slow. I've seen a lot of people that just hold the torch at it and just, you know, um, which, like I said, it all just depends on what look you're trying to achieve. So I'm not knocking nobody. Exactly. Yeah, I just started torching. I don't know, maybe a week ago or so. Started torching my like knife cabinet. So, yeah, I know what you mean. Everything gets torched. You can't find it? Well, I'll tell you what. This one, come to think of it, this one might be a Buc-ee's exclusive. Kind of like how but I know that they made these in brown, like brown wood, some kind of brown wood, I think. I'll have to look. I'll have to look, Jim. Um, now you can not you can get that effect, but not by burning synthetic. You know, if you burn synthetic, it's gonna melt. Um, Speaking of burning a guitar, hang on, I'll show you real quick. This is just a Epiphone Les Paul, one of those cheaper Les Paul specials, but and it's got a broken string now, so I'm just gonna pull that out. But, this is one that I fully stripped and burned. Made a wood pick guard for it. 20 gauge shotgun pot, knobs. Um, the back. But yeah, like I say, it was just kind of like a fun little experiment. It had some, can't remember where, this one had some chips in the finish, so that was why I kind of decided on doing it. And I really like how this little lightning bolt showed up in the wood when I was burning the pick guard. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, this was just like a little experiment, something fun to play around with. Excuse me. Let me see. What are these chats saying? Hey, thank you, Chuck. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Thomas, I'm in Virginia. Hey, thank you. Is it Matico? Matico? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Jim, I know you get into burning some stuff. I'm gonna tell you my little secret. I'll tell you live so everybody else can hear it. To keep it from getting that burnt, like overly burnt look, I toast it a little bit, just where you start seeing it start changing a little bit of color, and then I hit it with a little. Doesn't have to be hops, just any kind of gun oil, knife oil. Shoot, I've used vegetable oil in a pinch, but it soaks into that bone, because naturally you're drying the bone out when you're hitting it with the heat, especially as much heat as a butane torch is putting out. And so, like I said, that oil just soaks back in there, and it gives it that color. So that's how I get my kind of caramel look to my burns. Secrets out. Thank you, Dan. I'll try to hit that. There we go. No. I'm playing a lot of Metallica stuff on this little mix. You're a trip, Jim. I think I smell what you're stepping in. Oh man. I might hold off for right now. Just I don't know. I really want to hit this little spot right there. Just kind of outline it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna re-dye them. I actually put some dye in there while I was doing some of the jigging, but the heat burns it out. So yeah, I'm still laughing at Jim. Yeah, exactly, Arizona. Pink Panther days. Y'all ain't right. All right, yeah. I'll basically before I can't dye it now because I've put a lot of oil in that now. So I'll uh I'll let that kind of do its thing on that side. And you don't want to know one of my favorites. One of my favorite smells growing up was the old gasoline at the gas pumps. I remember when my parents would pump the gas, and I'm 40 now, so I'm talking like I was born in '84, so I'm talking in the '80s. But yeah, whenever my parents would pump the gas, I'd always like crack the back door so I could get that kind of whiff of the of the gas coming in. But yeah, that was one of my. All right, cool, Arizona. Nice. Yeah, I was September '84, September 4th actually. Yeah, it looks kind of like totally different. And I still may tweak this a little bit more. Um, I think I want to make. I'm not in frame. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I kind of want to do maybe a little bit more. I want to get it deeper um, in some areas, like mainly right here. It's not going to show up on camera, of course, but yeah. So I just want to maybe get it a little bit deeper in here. Oh, nice. 84 Case Barlow. I think the only 84 that I've got is Remington Bullet 1303. I think that's the only 84 knife that I have. I could be wrong, but yeah, completely different looking covers. And like I said, I'll probably change it a little bit more. I'm not sure that I like this little area here. Yes, it is, Jim. But like I said, I got this one at Buc-ee's, and I know Buc-ee's has some exclusive Baron Sons because they also have. I'll show you the. So they also had the exclusive. The exclusive folding hunter. I don't know why I was having such a brain fart. Now I did rejig this one too, so this one looked like this. Basically, it was the same jig pattern, basically. But yeah. So thank you, George. Oh, and I tell you what, you say that right now, Rule, and I just remembered that I just picked this up just a few weeks ago. It's the '84 Schrade Whittler. And that sweet red bone, or I guess it's not really red, but yeah. Yeah, I actually found this at a, and it does this one, yeah, I didn't notice it, but if you look real close, there is a crack going across that pin. But, I mean, it's not moving, it's all intact, and you barely see it, so ain't gonna hurt me. But, I mean, other than that, the knife is practically brand new. Thank you, Laney. I'll slide that back over. So, and I did Harold's too. If anybody hadn't seen that one, I'm sure everybody's seen that one. But I did one for Harold also. Yeah, and I threw the lanyard hole in there. I forgot about that. That one didn't come with the lanyard hole. Actually, this was the first lanyard hole that I did on a folding hunter. HT hit me up and wanted to know if there would be enough room in one, and so I told him, let's find out. And I went and grabbed mine and measured things out, drilled a hole, and sent him a picture. And he ended up sending me like 10 knives to get holes drilled in them. And now I've got a box of, I think, 5 or 6 of his right now that need to get holes drilled in them. But I want to pick up some new drill bits. I don't want to use the same ones that I used on his last 10 knives. I'm just going to pick up some new ones because they were already, they weren't brand new when I started with them either. So, yeah, the Hunter, this one's sweet. And as far as I know, this is you can only get this one, this particular one in their bone stag, at Buc-ee's. So it could be the same with this one. This one could have been a Buc-ee's exclusive type deal. I'm not sure. So. Yes. I love that man though. He was one of the first ones that I kind of reached. Well, yeah, he was one of the first ones that I reached out to when I first started my YouTube. I sent him a leather slip that I had made, and just for him to check out. And I enjoyed watching his channel and all. But Jim, we've got one that's going to be built, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes up the road from us. They've been clearing out all the, it's 64 interstate, but they've been clearing the lanes, making, all this stuff over there and wherever they're going to be building this thing. But yeah, I'm excited. I love going to Buc-ee's. The closest one we have is like I don't even think we have one within an hour or an hour and a half from where I live. Yeah, the shield is cool. I'm going through rule number 9. That's for the carbon steel knives. So all their carbon steel versions have this carbon 4th generation. But yeah, some people don't like it. I don't know. I kind of dig it, but I mean, I understand why some people it ain't their thing, because it's not really anything real fancy. But I kind of like it. But yeah, we're gonna play with this one a little bit more, and I'll probably take a break for right now because I've been on for an hour. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else to show off right now. I've got, well, here's that other. I didn't realize I had it still sitting here, but that's that 1984. Big Jim's got one of these coming, I think, or he's already got it. But the 1984 Bullet 1303. Haha, sweet. I know you said you were getting one. I didn't know when it was coming in. How do you like it, Jim? I love the bullet knife. Well, I mean Remington, Camillus. Um, Here's one that I just got in not too long ago. It's the Camillus CCC. What is it? CCC 4, CCC 6. Now I can't remember. CCC 4. Did it really? But yeah, this one's really cool. This is bone. It's got the is it 257? I think that's what it is. 257. They've got a little diagram on the back. Yeah, 257 Roberts cartridge. It's got it there, and it's really cool because it's got all the like little dimensions and all. I know it's not going to focus that great on it, but you can kind of see all the line work where they're showing the dimensions of the casing and all that stuff. It's sweet. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I got a few bullets. I had a couple that I traded to HT. HT got he got 3 of them. I'll show y'all. Speaking of Remington, this is something that I got in, and I got a killer deal on it on eBay. Killer deal, and it didn't look like quite like this when I got it. Yeah, that's basically a master guide, but it's a Camillus. So this is their classic cartridge series. So this is a CCC -4. But yeah, it's basically their master guide. It's got and they've got different versions of this. You know, they got the single blade clip point. You know, then they've got this version. Then they've got a version that's got like a drop point with a pin blade, a drop point with a clip point, you know. So they've got like 4 or 5 different versions of this particular pattern. But speaking of Remingtons, I got this in. Check this thing out. This is a solid brass. It was a 2-blade, but 1 blade is broke. So I'm toying with pulling it apart, removing that blade, and putting it back together as a single blade. But this is, I know, there you go. That's a 1921 to 1924 Tang stamp. Like I said, solid brass. I polished it up. I left all the dings in it. I didn't want to sand all the dings out because I just kind of feel like that's the character. You know, the blade's not going to be perfect, so I let the body of it be perfect. It did have a chip in it, so I reprofiled it I didn't bother sharpening it. You know, I just wanted to reprofile it because this isn't going to be something that'll be carried. Oh yeah, probably Dan. I know me and HT have betted on the same things. I believe me and Chuck from Briar Patch Blades have bet on the same things. But yeah, I thought this, I mean, look how much blade is intact on this thing for it being a 100+ year old pocket knife. I don't know. I thought that was just a really cool piece that I needed to have in my collection. Unfortunately, the let me see if I can show it. There's no snap in the blade anymore. I don't know if this one ever actually had any snap, but I mean the tang down in there is completely round. But maybe back then, I'm not sure. Maybe back then it wasn't a huge popular thing to have on there. I don't know. So yeah, Billy, it's gonna get a blade delete. I just got this in maybe a week ago or so. Like I said, it popped up on eBay for a price that was just ridiculous. Like I said, it was the broken blade. It had tarnish and green smudge all over it. Chip in I think it had one nice little chip in the blade and then a little nick. So yeah, I just kind of cleaned up the blade, took all the crap off of it, but just left all the patina that's kind of been on that blade. But yeah, like I said, it's no snap at all. Oh, and I did have to kind of file down the kick a little bit so I could get it to close, you know, fully. But yeah, cool little piece. But let me see, I made a brass knife. Oh, did you, Dan? 1930s fixed blade. I don't know. No, I don't know anything about. Is it Finage or Fine Age? What? Huh? Okay. All right, well, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I need to, I guess, get my little girl, get the bed routine started. So, I might hop back on a little later and work a little bit more on this one, or maybe I'll give somebody else a chance to go live. Yeah, I could try. I'll pull it apart and see what kind of stuff matches up. Shepherd pie. All right. I appreciate all y'all for hanging out. Anybody that hadn't, double tap that screen real quick and I'll holler at y'all next time. Like I said, I might go live tonight. Like I might give somebody else a go and watch somebody else. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.